Sabella Toto 2 says, Armin and Susanna, what are your thoughts on the Legionnaires of Christ? Marcy, some of my family knew him. I have no idea what this is.
I have no idea what this is. Let's go through them. Sorry, guys.
What about Time Magazine's expose on how the election was saved? Pretty well admitting all conspiracy theories.
If you think like trying to win,
that, I haven't.
No, I mean I looked into that. It seemed like if you think that spreading information about doing everything you can to win an election legally, if you think that's a conspiracy, then sure, the conspiracy theories are true. but that's not a. Yeah, I believe those. Like, what do you mean? Like, I read that everything that they claimed that they did to win the election was within the realm of what you're allowed to do legally. The conspiracy theories about the elections go into the realms of illegal things. No, I don't think it admits the conspiracy theories. Everything that Time Magazine exposed that they did to win the election was legal. The things that the Trump supporters claim happened is illegal, and none of that has been proven. Anyways, let's go this.
That's not a question.
Oh, okay.
That's not a question.
Not a question.
Did you watch the ContraPoints video yet? Nope.
Okay, we'll do that. Sorry.
Not a question.
Not a question. I'm just looking at the ones that are being tagged.
Okay, this is a good one. Please. And I love this. I was going to choose this just because it says Habibi.
Okay.
And Habibi is one of my favorite words. I don't care if people say I'm appropriating shit. Please, Habibi, be honest. Do you think that the Israeli settlements are as bad as Hamas because of their violence against Palestinians does exist, despite what Western media tells us? Well, Armin, you're against the settlements.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as Hamas. Wait. Okay, be honest. I'm always honest. No, to be honest, I'm not always honest, but I'm most of the time.
You're more honest most often than anyone else I know. So,
yes. Please, Habibi, be honest. Do you think that the Israeli settlements are as bad as Hamas? No. Whoa. Wait, do you guys think that just because I think that the Israeli settlements are bad, that they're as bad as Hamas? No, not even close. Because the violence against Palestinians does exist, despite what Western media tells us. Yeah, there is unjustified violence against Palestinians. There are legitimate human rights violations by Israeli government. There's many of that, right? However, it doesn't even come close to Hamas. Like I have been. Yeah, just because I say like Israel has, it's not as bad. Definitely not as bad. It's not even close. Not even close. If you adjust for per capita and if you adjust for military capability and genocidal tendencies, definitely Hamas wins that by a huge margin.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of blasphemy and sexy Kali, like me, then that means that you probably want more blasphemous art. Well, I have good news for you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below, then you get a free booklet of some of the tastiest blasphemous art available today. So, if you want some of this delicious blasphemy, and we're so generous that we update it for you guys weekly for free, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter below. You can also go to blasphemousart.com/ebook. That's blasphemousart.com/ebook. Sign up with your email, and you get free gifts of this tasty blasphemy. What could be better? So make sure you sign up. Link below.
Okay, so I know this is a comment, but we have to read it.
Yes, I was going to highlight this too. The Muhammad and Ayatollah Khamenei and Cyrus the Great art is too good. I'm not even gay, haha. Guys, if you want to know what Desert Cami is talking about, you should go check out our Patreon. Or you can go
Free.
to blasphemousart.com and you can get a little preview of it, where you can also sign up for our newsletter and you get the safer work version of it
Right.
for free.
Yes,
So
yes.
guys,
All our
sign up for our newsletter. You
So
get free
all our
blasphemous
blasphemous art, all our beautiful, sexy blasphemous art is available to our newsletter subscribers for free. We make two versions of our art. One of them is safe for work, and the other one is explicit, not safe for work. And the free version to our newsletter subscribers is the safe for work version, and our patrons get the not safe for work version. Cool. What is this one? Almost
Armin, have you
done.
caught the Canadian disease of apologizing for everything, like saying sorry when someone steps on your toes?
I've actually become better at catching myself lately when I do say I'm sorry.
It's pretty
And,
hilarious.
yeah, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Come at me. All right. So if you ever notice that I say sorry for something that I shouldn't be sorry about at all, remind me that stop being a pussy, Armin. And I'm like, oh yeah, screw you. Like, I'm not sorry. Why am I apologizing? I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, cool. Have you two watched Daniel Heyraju's recent video on atheism? What did you think of it? Well, how recent? And he has a lot of videos on atheism. If it's very recent, I might go take a look and maybe I will review it. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Oh, that's the same question.
Oh, we got that. We're getting closer to the end. Guys, no more questions. We're ending this soon.
When ex-Muslims like myself refuse to accept that burning the Quran is just an expression of freedom, and I find it gratuitously hurtful, am I wrong? Well, it's definitely free expression. You're totally welcome for yourself to find it gratuitously hurtful. It may not be for other people.
Wait. Yeah, I mean, wait. When ex-Muslims like myself refuse to accept that burning the Quran is just an expression of freedom, and I find it. Wait, it's just so you are you for it? Or is this confusing?
No, they're not. They refuse to accept that burning the Quran fits under freedom of expression, and they find it gratuitously hurtful.
Am I wrong? Yes, you are wrong.
Yeah.
Because no, you're definitely wrong. Look at your own question, Ahmed. Your question is very telling. You're saying that you refuse to accept that the burning Quran is just an expression of freedom, expression of freedom, and find it gratuitously hurtful. So are you suggesting, look, your question suggests that something is not an expression of freedom if it's hurtful?
You find it gratuitously hurtful.
How do you not see your question answers your own question? Answers your own question. So the whole point of freedom of expression is to defend speech that is hurtful. That is the point of freedom of expression. You wouldn't need to defend freedom of expression if any form of expression or speech was not hurtful, because there would be no opposition to it
in the first
place. So why would you even have freedom of protection for expressing of an idea if it wasn't hurtful? The entire point of fighting for freedom of expression is for expression that is hurtful. That is the entire point of it. You wouldn't need it if some speech was not hurtful.
Wait, anyways. I think they're correcting himself, saying, "No, baby, it is freedom of expression, but it is hurtful." So you're saying, okay, so you do believe it is freedom, even though you recognize that it fits within freedom of expression, you still find it gratuitously hurtful. You are welcome to find it gratuitously hurtful.
That is why we don't like it when somebody burns the Quran to an audience that does not want to see it. We don't think that any form of content or expression should be forced upon anybody who is not comfortable with consuming that content or material, right? So if anybody ever sees us burning the Quran or desecrating the Quran. For them to see that, they have to follow us or click on the videos that we have produced, which is clearly labeled desecrating the Quran, right? And they have to actively look for it. If anybody ever is uncomfortable with seeing the Quran is desecrated, and you don't give them an option for them not to see the Quran not being desecrated, then you are committing something potentially illegal, right? You're harassing them, right? Yeah, so that's absolute harassment, right? No, when we think like if you do not like a certain content, you have every right not to be exposed to it. However, you don't get to tell us not to produce that content. You get, like, if we write a book that is hurtful to you, you have every right not to read that book. You don't get to tell us not to write that book. If you don't like a certain art, like our blasphemous art, you have every right not to look at the art that we make. You don't have the right to tell us not to make it. Same thing with the desecration of Quran. If you don't like, if you think it's disgusting, if you think it's gross, by all means. We have even gone farther recently. Every time we do desecrate, like we used to feel like, well, it's in the title, so don't click on it. But now we even give trigger warnings, right? When we desecrate the Quran, for example, we tell them, people, like, guys, we're going to desecrate the Quran. Trigger warning, if you're a Muslim watching this and you don't enjoy it, trigger warning. And now we are about to desecrate the Quran, and we look away. If you don't, or if you go away, and we're going to let you know, if you're just listening, when we're done with desecrating the Quran, so you could come back in. So we're doing even trigger warnings when we desecrate the Quran.
And to everyone in the live chat saying that Ahmed is not an ex-Muslim just because he finds that gratuitously hurtful, he must be Muslim. You can go screw yourself.
Yeah.
You don't get to police that kind of thing. He's welcome to find it gratuitously hurtful. Anyone who left their faith is still welcome to find the desecration of things that they once held sacred hurtful. Because that can mean many things to many people. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
To people who like, go screw yourself.
No. I don't agree with that. Anything else do you want to highlight before we go, or are we good?
All I see is nonsense.
Don't say that. There's some good. Like, this is not nonsense. Somebody's saying, "What do you think about China?"
But that is nonsense because it's too vague.
Well, it's not. Yeah, just tell them it's too. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, but Heavy Bell. There's so many, like the Chinese government, Chinese people, the Chinese poetry, Chinese philosophy, Chinese history, Chinese mythology, Chinese, like, what do you think about China? Like China is not one thing. What do you think? Like
the current government,
the
actions of the government, like
the CCP. Like, okay, like here, like I hate the CCP. I love Chinese mythology. There you go. Like, so there's like so.
There's lots of the culture that's really cool.
Yeah, there's really good Chinese people and there's some bad Chinese people. Like, this is not very specific of a question. All right. One more question, Susie, you get to highlight, and then we go.
There's some questions that would just take way too long.
No, see, this is not government, obviously. No, it's not obvious.
Obviously, no,
it's not. This is a problem. You can't mix an entire country with its government. Just referring to everything about China as if everything about China, like if you wanted to criticize the Chinese government, say the government, say the CCP. So referring to a country as if everything, the government of that country represents everything about that country is a problem that we're trying to. I mean, we are guilty of that as well. Like sometimes, like, oh, Saudi Arabia does this and that. I have to be more careful. No, like the Saudi government, right? Like
we're better at that than pretty much anyone else I know, though.
Yeah, but even we make that mistake. Yeah.
Oftentimes when we do, we say like we're using shorthand just for the sake of brevity.
Yeah, but we shouldn't. Yeah, it's not good. It's not fair to the people there.
So Daniel made a video 1 week ago named "Dark Truths of the Atheist Mind." The production value is so high. I wonder where he gets.
How did I miss this? Was this on the Muslim Skeptic channel?
I know what we have to watch tonight.
What?
We're watching this video, obviously.
Where is this? I'm not seeing it on his channel. I'm looking at the Muslim Skeptic. It's not there. Where is this, guys? What channel? Oh no, I see it. It's 2 episodes. It's episode 2. Where was it? Oh, the dark truth about the atheist mind.
I know what we're watching tonight.
How is
I'll
my
put that on the
YouTube
watch
failing me? Why is this not showing up on my timeline? Oh my god, I'm subscribed. I hit the bell and everything, and I still don't see these things. YouTube is
Because we are
failing.
tapped into Daniel. Can I admit something to you guys? This is going to be very unpopular to a lot of our audience.
Mm.
And I know Armin agrees with me on this.
Do I?
Daniel and his wife are one of the cutest couples ever.
True.
Like, honestly, they're kind of couple goals. Like, they're really cute together.
That's funny.
Like, you can just tell she loves him so much the way that she looks at him. It's really sweet.
She's like that when they had we were watching them together, and Danielle was like expressing something, and you could just see her eyes because she has a full niqab, and she's looking at him, and she's so proud, and she's like, even looking at her eyes, you can see like she's smiling. And we're like, we were like, oh my god, look at her, she's so proud of him.
Because they're talking about gender roles in Islam and stuff, and he makes a point, and she just looks at him, and it's like this facial expression. It's like, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Like, he got it. Yeah. And I'm like,
they're so in agreement with each other. It
they're
was
so cute.
I'm like, oh my god.
I love them together.
Oh my god.
So
Hey guys, YouTube has fully demonetized our channel for supposedly hateful and harmful conduct, without telling us what we did wrong. If we get to 1,000 patrons, we will be able to keep paying all our team, our editors, our artists, without ever having to worry about monetization again, which would be amazing. Yay! So please support Atheist Republic on Patreon. Link in the description below.